Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, during campaign and even after election, there was one thing that Ruto assured the people of Mount Kenya region. Gachagwa also did the same, guaranteed minimum return, value for their farm produce, coffee, tea, milk, you can name, ataweka avocado ndani. He assured them of guaranteed minimum return. Now they are in power. You come to the issue of the hustler nation. It was all about creating jobs for the hustlers, but not for the dynasties. That was the message. Gachagwa pushed for the issue of coffee. In fact, is the one chairing that committee that is taking on matter to do with the coffee, tea, to make sure that farmers have a guaranteed minimum return. With that move, we know this government was forced to the issue of now talking to the opposition, something they had refused earlier. So NDCO was formed, National Dialogue Committee, where we had Kimani Ichung'wah and Kalonzo Musyoka as co-chairs of the same. With that move, the report is out. Then, with the current political situation, we understand that William Ruto and Raila Odinga, going forward, they might work together. Because there is a big deal ahead that Raila should become the next AU Commission chair, which is good for Kenya and for East Africa, and above all, for Raila Odinga himself. With that move again, the discussion about what Azimio was looking for should be included. And then the report is here, is going to the National Assembly for discussion, then the Senate, and this matter will be resolved. With this move, people are concluding that finally Raila Odinga is in government. So Gathoni Wamuchomba is raising some issue here, and the message is directed to two people, William Ruto and Ruto Gachagwa. It's now clear that Raila is in government. It should now be called the NDCO government. What happened to our guaranteed minimum returns and 1 man, 1 shilling, and 1 vote quest for Mount Kenya people? That's the question from Gathoni Wamuchomba. We want to look deeper into this statement and put the truth the way it should be. But just a quick request, for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. For our channel subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, first of all, let us say the truth here. What we have learned from Mount Kenya region is that these leaders will always need Raila Odinga at the time when they need someone to make noise on their behalf. So Raila does it very well. Like right now, tumekuwa na shida kubwa kwa serikali ya Kenya Kwanza. Watu wamefinyiliwa, umaskini, biashara imeharibika, kazi zimepotea. They need someone to speak and make noise on their behalf. That time, their savior always has been Raila Odinga. But the same people, when it comes to election, they also turn against Raila Odinga and radicalize their own youth against Raila Odinga. They vote elsewhere. So hiyo mpaka tuseme, wakati wa kura, you radicalize youth against Raila Odinga. Wakati wako na shida na kura zimepita, you need Raila Odinga to make noise on your behalf. Hiyo mambo tunasema hapana. Hapana. Hapana kabisa. It should never be that way. Reward someone where he deserves. And if you don't find reason to do so, don't complain. But now let us go to this issue. 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling. This was cleverly put in the BBI report that was being pushed by Raila Odinga and President Uhuru Kenyatta. But the people of Mount Kenya region were incited against this report, that the report is meant to create position for dynasty. Hapa mambo ya one man, one vote, one shilling was sorted out because Mount Kenya was going to get more constituency than any other region in this country. Walikuwa wapate nyingi zaidi. Close to, zilikuwa 16 mangapi, that was going to favor the people of Mount Kenya region. In that way, you are solving the issue of one man, one vote, one shilling, because NGCDF ikikuja, inakuja kwa wabunge na kwa maeneo. Nyingi ni wapi? But they said no. They were confused by Ruto and Gachagwa. So today, when you talk about what happened to one man, one vote, one shilling, please remember, there was BBI that was supported by Raila Odinga and President Uhuru Kenyatta. You people, you rejected that. You can't bring that discussion here today. Hiyo saa hizi ni vigumu kuileta hapa na useme ya kwamba mambo kama hayo unaulizia kwa sasa. Talk about the issue of guaranteed minimum return. Farmers were convinced that this government is going to take care of their interests because they are hustlers, and now the man who will be at the helm of leadership has been a hustler. Hiyo maswali muulize hapa. Guaranteed minimum return iko wapi? Today Gachagwa is busy talking about fighting alcohol, but is no longer talking about the coffee farmers. What we know as of now, coffee farmers are uprooting their trees because it was a fat lie. Tea farmers, there was a guaranteed minimum return to be dealt with under this regime. Gachagwa was given an opportunity to steer a committee that will look into the problem that farmers in tea sector are facing. Instead of increasing the price per kilo of tea, we are seeing reduction. Where is guaranteed minimum return? We are now seeing more taxes put on agricultural produce without value addition. Na says inafaa ikuwe collected under the county government. But now national government is coming for cess. Ushuru ni wa county huku. Sababu there is no value addition to this produce. Bado hajafikia kiwango. Lakini wanataka ushuru. Ushuru gani hapo? Right now we are seeing KRA officials coming to Mount Kenya region preparing the avocado farmers for taxation. Uhuru hapo anachukua ushuru kwa avocado. Sasa hizi wanaambiwa wapende wasipende watapigwa tax. We saw angry residents and farmers of avocado chasing away KRA officials, shutting them down from speaking because they are angry that they are going to be overtaxed. Tuliwaona, and we share those videos here. It tells you they are pissed off. But what we can confirm here is that this government is going to come for these farmers. So if there was anyone who believed in William Ruto when he said that hatutatengenezea watu wakubwa viti dynasties, saizi yeye ako mbele kutafutia Raila Odinga ile kura ya muhimu sana kuwa the next chair of African Union Commission. Si alisema Raila ni dynasty, saizi anatafutia nani kazi? So nyinyi mlielewa Ruto vizuri kweli, sisi tulielewa Ruto kama muongo. And we said on this camera that shida ni kuamini yale Ruto anasema kwa sababu ya historia yake. Take opposite of what he's saying. Akisema kwamba sasa tengenezea wakubwa kazi, mtu wa kwanza alipea kazi wakati alichukua uongozi alikuwa Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta. Akampea kazi ya kutafuta amani hapa East Africa, vitu kama hizo. He's leading the peace initiative of East Africa, something there. Saizi mtu wa pili atafutia kazi ni Raila Odinga. And Raila will get that job So Gathoni Wamuchomba is asking serious questions, but we have a reminder to her that BBI was carrying 1 vote, 1 man, 1 shilling. BBI was carrying guaranteed minimum return, but they refused to listen to BBI. Today, you cannot bring this discussion here. But yes, you are right to ask Ruto for these questions. He promised the people of Mount Kenya region guaranteed minimum return on their farm produce. But the problem is that you people, you do not know that the person who was speaking could not be trusted. Gachagwa wauliza hiyo maswali sasa. So this question is being directed to William Ruto and Gachagwa. But do you think Ruto will answer this question? Hana jibu ya hii swali. But he will bring confusion to you people as long as you continue to embrace him. So my issue is that you cannot say anything about Raila Odinga when you know very well that during campaign time you radicalize your youth against him. But when it comes to the time when there is problem, you run for Raila Odinga to make noise on your behalf. Hapana, hakuna haki hapo.